Hello and welcome to the next episode of I Played Against. Today we are playing against Markus Hamann. If you don't know who Markus Hamann is, it's Markus Statter. He got married recently and that's why he had this name changed, so just that you know. And he is the best German player in the Pokemon history. He has a world's top 4 finish in 2016, multiple regional wins, multiple national wins, just a phenomenal player in general, and I'm really looking forward to play this set because I'm playing a team that is again something new to me. As you can see on the screen, we are playing Zacian, Regidrago. And the cool part about Zacian, Regidrago is just that they complement each other very well. So the Zacian, first of all, really strong restricted. Not a lot of people use it because it got nerfed a lot. Intrepid Sword only triggers once. You have no secondary effect with Behemoth Blade. It has reduced stats. So Zacian really hit a stray or caught a stray, and that's why it's not that often used anymore, but it's when it's used, it's often paired with Regidrago, because Regidrago has a problem to hit fairy types like Terra Fairy, Cataract Shadow, or Flutter Mane, but Zacian can just remove them with Behemoth Blade, so that is why it's a very strong combination. We are also running Playrough and Terra Blast. Terra Ground Terra Blast is just really nice into fire types, because otherwise you are not able to hit fire types that well, and it is also very good into Miraidon teams. I'm EV to survive Terra Water Surging Strikes. I take a Straw Brush a little better. I wanted to play Jolly to still outspeed Chiempo, Miraidon, Koraidon, Flutter Mane, like all the 135 base speed Pokemon, but you would say 206 is enough for it, isn't it? There are two other things I still wanted to outspeed. Some Calyrex Shadow play like 206, 207-ish speed to outspeed just with 135 base speed Pokemon as well. So I wanted to speed creep with speed creep. And I also outspeed +1 Smeargle. Maybe if Smeargle gets 2 Moodies off, it can happen that it gets a speed drop first and then a speed boost, or the other way around. So I thought outspeeding that one. Or if we connect a Bleak Wind with Tornadus in turn 1, he gets a speed drop, but then with Moody a speed boost. Smeargle hits 208 speed. Also a speed booster Raging Bolt would hit 208 speed if it's max speed. In general, I thought outspeeding that is pretty important. But yeah, as I said, Regidrago is the best partner. Life Orb is the most common item on it. Some people want Dragon's Maul's ability. Some people want Dragon Fang, but you also want to boost up your Terra Blast. Terra Ghost is really nice to have a good defensive typing into something like Urshifu Rapid Strike. You are Fake Out immune, which can be important. And you still hit Flutter Mane very well with a Terra Ghost, Terra Blast. The other choice would be Terra Steel, but then you have 2 Steel types on the field with Zacian, Regidrago, and that's why Terra Ghost is chosen here. Dragon Energy is just a phenomenal spread move, 150 base power if you are full life. With Life Orb, it sounds a little weird, but usually you only click Dragon Energy once or twice, and having the extra damage on Draco, for example, can be pretty impactful, because with Dragon Fang, Draco Meteor probably does not one-hit KO Amoonguss, but with Life Orb it does. Also having the extra damage into something like Calyrex Ice Rider is just really good. And the spread, I chose to go for the highest jump point or bump in special attack, and I wanted to outspeed Modest, max speed Raging Bolt. You can also be max speed, but I didn't feel like it would be worth. The rest I put mainly in defense, because the Regidrago often gets hit with priority attacks like Sucker Punch, Aqua Jet, and so on. So that's why I decided to go with this kind of spread. Next up, we've got Tornadus, and Tornadus is a little more offensive on this team, because I feel like outspeeding Ogerpon is pretty impactful. Let's say you have Zacian Tornadus against a Half-Flame. You could go for Rain Dance first and Protect and play it slow, but instead you could also just click Terra Ground, Terra Blast, Bleak Wind Storm and remove them immediately. Also good into Cornerstone, like all Ogerpon, obviously, and that's why I decided to run max speed. I am just EV to survive with Searching Strikes from Urshifu, as well as a Straw Barrage from Cataract Shadow. But having a little bit of special attack also helps that the Tornadus isn't just a passive slop. I don't know. Rain Dance is pretty cool with Urshifu Rapid Strike. Also helps out a ton in the Koraidon and Groudon matchup. Taunt, really good to shut down annoying moves from either Amoonguss or White Guards Amazenta or Trick Room, so that is really nice. And yeah, nothing much to say about the Tornadus. Terra Dark, the chosen Terra, because it is really good to not get anchored by Whimsicott, and it's a resistant Terra against Cataract Shadow, which can also come up here and there. Next up, Urshifu Rapid Strike. You could play a more defensive set. As far as I know, the original had only 20 EVs in attack with an adamant nature, but I wanted to run a jolly nature because I really wanted to outspeed Speed Booster Fluttermane when Tailwind is up, so I at least need 154 speed. And since the World's Ogapon from Luca Cherry Belly had 154, I decided to go with 155 instead. Also make sure that I outspeed a Speed Booster Iron Bundle, because Iron Bundle hits 209, not super meta relevant, but who knows. The bulk allows us to survive Terra Fairy Moonblast if we go Terra Grass. We should survive a +1 Starstorm from Cormine Terrapagos, and Terra Grass is really good to resist Thunderclap, resist Grassy Glide or Wood Hammer, resist the Grass move from Ogapon, as well as not get redirected from Rage Powder Amoonguss. Searching Strikes gets a lot of KOs. Choice Band Urshifu is just really strong, has a good priority as well for the team, so yeah, that's why I chose this kind of Urshifu. Or not I chose it, but the original team builder chose it. You can find the creator in the description as always. So yeah, he was able to top cut Los Angeles with the team. I haven't mentioned that yet, but that's why I also decided to choose the team, because it's proven to be good. Next up, we've got Ogapon Halflame, and here I wanted the bulk to survive Terra Water Searching Strikes. That's why you need 52 defense EVs. We still get the jump point in attack, and as you can see, I made it faster than Urshifu. Why did I do that? So first of all, 157 instead of 156, because something like Max Speed and Dilate has 156, and other 90 base speed Pokemon like Timid Kyogre, Jolly Groudon, so outspeeding those felt pretty nice. So why did I decide to make Ogapon faster than Urshifu? That way you can double up on Amoonguss with Terra Fire, Ivy Cudgel, and Searching Strikes, instead of going for Searching Strikes first and then Terra Fire Ivy Cudgel. Then your Urshifu would take Walkie Helmet damage, and both of your attacks could get redirected into Amoonguss. Same thing for something like Clefairy. Against most redirectors, you want Ogapon to outspeed and KO those before Urshifu can move. For example, Ogapon Halflame, for example, could survive a Choice Band Searching Strikes, but not a Terra Fire Ivy Cudgel, so it's also better to outspeed Ogapon Halflame with your own Ogapon Halflame, and that's why I made sure that my Ogapon outspeeds the Urshifu. And last but not least, we've got the Farigiraf, EV'd to outspeed Jolly, Urshifu, and Tailwind. Survives 2 Glacial Lances from Ice Rider, because I think that's where you might bring it, because Terra Water with Safety Goals is just really good into Amoonguss plus Killer X Ice. A little bit of special defense to also take on Raging Bolt a little better, which is a common partner on Killer X Ice teams, and Foul Play for Killer X Ice, Psychic Noise for stuff like Iron Hands and Amoonguss, Helping Hand for obvious reasons, Trick Room. You really want to block priorities with the team, because once you set up Tailwind, you should get going, and Farigiraf can either stop to block priorities, or you bring Urshifu to hit full protect, and that's why this team synergizes very well overall. But let's see how we do against Markus. I'm really looking forward to the match. I had a match against him in my very first regional, in the Bochum regionals in 2023. I played against him in the top 8 in Top Cut. He won game 1 as far as I know. I won game 2, and then in game 3 he was able to beat me and win the whole regional. So I'm not upset about it, but it's time to get my revenge. So let's see how I do. Okay, here we are in-game, and he is using a Zamazenta team. This is, I think, just the standard Zamazenta team right now, the one with Raging Bolt. Fede Campo got top 4 in Birmingham with it. My controller almost fell. So what do we want to do against this? Choice Scuff Chio. I really want to lead Tornadoes. I can taunt the Among Us, I can taunt the Zama. Setting up Tyrant is huge. I can lead it together with Urshifu. Like, Tyrant Surging Strikes looks really oppressive. Our Urshifu, as you know, is faster than the Flutter main in Tyrant always. And we can leverage our Tyrant turns from the start, from the get-go. I think Regidrago is also not terrible. It's not great though. We could also lead with Zacian. Yeah, he doesn't have a ton against Zacian as well. Like, if he leads Flutter main, I just get a Behemoth Blade into it, and he has no switch in. So I will lead with Torn, Zacian, and I bring Shifu, Ogapon in the back. I like the redirection of Ogapon, especially against Among Us as well, and Urshifu to leverage our Taven turns a little better. Everything should work with the recording this time, so let's see how it goes. Yeah. I have the team ready here. What does he lead with? Fluttermane Chiyu, okay. I mean, this is just... I could also Rain Dance. But then I take so much damage from the Fluttermane. Zacian should survive an overheat if I Terra, right? And he could switch to Among Us. Yeah, if I Terra, overheat never KOs. Okay, I fixed my capture card, I thought, because I reconnected everything. I gotta take a look after the set. Sometimes I just get this black screen, which is super annoying, but if he switches to Among Us, I take helmet damage, but then next turn I can go for Bleak Windstorm Searching Strikes if he KOs my Zacian here. So I will go for Tyrant, Terra, Ground, Behemoth Blade. If he switches to Bolt, that's also okay, because he cannot Thunderclap us. Okay, we get the Flutter main. Oh, I'm so sorry that I have this technical issues, but the funny part is I tested it and it was working just fine. Now I start now I go into the recording and it immediately is messed up. Why I'm prioritizing the Flutter main? The reason is because I don't want to deal with Icy Wind, because after Icy Wind it outspeeds Zacian, it can go for Icy Wind again, and he misses Heat Wave on Zacian. Should have not terrored, I guess. Nah, this is good. He probably has to go to Champo now. Like, Zacian is Terra Dragon. I can also just always Terra Blast with Chiyu slot. He has no ground resist. So our lead was really good. I think he was expecting a Regidrago lead. Fluttermane outspeeds Regidrago and Tyrant. He can get an Icy Wind Snarl combination of Icy Wind Heatwave or Moonblast, or literally just whatever. Since Chiyu doesn't outspeed for Regidrago, but yeah, here's Among Us, and I think I will just click Taunt, Terra Blast. He could protect the Among Us, but then the Chiyu gets Terra Blasted. The last is probably Zamazenta, so that doesn't want to switch in either. And depending on his bulk, like Terra Blast, even if he Terras, probably is a KO. And even if not, then I get Ogapon in, and I can just spam Terra Blast and stuff. So yeah, Taunt Among Us, Terra Blast, Geo. Rage Powder, okay. But now it is taunted. He KOs my Taunt. We see the Terra Blast. Doing exactly 50. He misses another Heat Wave on the Taunt. Actually, I think a KO would have not been bad, honestly. But now I can just click Bleak Wind, Terra Blast with Geo. This is Zamazenta. I get with Geo. Yeah, by Geo. This is a single target Bleak Wind now. Could have also Rain Danced, but I didn't want to weaken my Ogapon. Geo doing Geo things. And we connect with Bleak Wind, that's big. Do I have to predict anything? I also don't want to misplay Ruff. Like, he probably... What he will go for here is Terra Zamazenta and Protect Among Us. But he has to get rid of the Zacian as soon as possible. I don't want to give him the opportunity to go for something like White Guard Spore. So yeah, I will taunt the Among Us and just keep Terra Blasting. I'm so sorry. I'm honestly so sorry that this keeps happening. It is like KOing the flow, killing the flow, but I can't change it now. I tried to change it, but yeah. He goes Terra Dragon. I'm not even sure if Body Press KOs with Zacian at this point. Tornadus obviously is in range for everything, but we see Protect as expected. Terra Blast. Boom. And we get a crit. Man, like, he cannot catch a break. This is insane. Also, my black screen. Tailwind Peters out. I can just go Ogapon now. And I can just click Ivy Cudgel into Among Us. And Behemoth Blade into Zama, right? That's the better targeting. Yeah. That is a guaranteed win. He goes for Rage Powder. He probably wants to see what my last is. Yeah. We also see if my Ogapon... Nah, my Ogapon probably doesn't outspeed Bizarma. Yeah. But now he sees that my last is Urshifu. I can't. The crit in the end didn't matter, I would say, because I could have just done the same, and then I just click Follow Me Close Combat. And Choice Band Close Combat, even without a crit, Zamazenta would have been in range for that. Should I try it, fix it during the set? But I tried to fix it. I will not show that my Urshifu is actually faster than the Ogapon. By going for Aqua Jet here. Could have also clicked Follow Me Close Combat. But like I cannot... I tried it already. We have to work with it now. It's not too bad. Like you still see the turns at least, what's happening there. So yeah. That's what happens if you have a small home with a lot of wires connected. I will replug everything. I mean, I already did that, but I will figure it out until next time. I promise. This will not happen again. And I mean, it's also, as I said, not too bad. You still see the game. It's better than the audio desyncing. I also tested that. Should be fine today. Not as an NPA this week. So yeah, game 2. Do I want, like, what does he lead against Zacian Torn? He could start with Zamazenta immediately. I'm a little surprised that he didn't start with Zama to begin with. But I could just lead Torn Zacian again. Well, a Zama lead certainly is annoying, but I don't know how to punish that. I could lead Torn Shifu this time. But then he can still just click Terra Dragon. And Torn Shifu isn't great into Bolt. I don't think he leads with Bolt after I led with Zacian the last game. But Torn Shifu also not... It's okay into Among Us. I could just click Bleak Wind Close Combat. Do I want to try Shifu Torn this time? If he leads Pow, that's also really good, because I could Surging Strikes that slot, so yeah, why not? I will bring the same 6. I'm not, like, Regidrago isn't bad, but if he brings Fluttermane back this time, it's not great either. I expect him to lead with Among Us Zama, and bring Fluttermane, Chia, and Power in the bag. We will definitely see... Yeah, okay, the Zama lead, yeah. I'm not doing anything. So, the problem is... if I go for Tailwind, Surging Strikes into Pow, he could switch to Among Us. Do I want to CC the Zama? Then I die to Body Press? That's not bad. Even if he stays, I get a ton of damage on the Zama. So yeah, I will click Tailwind Close Combat into Zama. This is Among Us. Yeah. I know, like, that's what I did at Torn Champion Zama lead against Urshifu switch Champion to Among Us, but this is also super obvious. Now we get a huge CC off. Choice band boosted CC. That's good damage. Body press. KO. That is not bad, because now I could get Ogapon in. Or I can go to Zacian. I like Ogapon here. Because then I can just click Bleak Wind, Ivy Cudgel. I mean, Zacian is also good. But then he can... Like, if I go Zacian, he could go for White Guard Spore. I could taunt, I know, but Ogapon here doesn't feel terrible. I'm pretty sure he will protect the Among Us and Heavy Slam the Torn. That's why I want to bring Zama in range for the next Bleak Wind. Yeah. I don't think he He keeps the Amungus unprotected. Because he also kinda needs my Amungus for the Zacian. Never mind. We crit with Zama, ban. He's not catching a break. We get a speed drop as well. Does he click Sludge Bomb onto Ogre Bomb Van? Woodhammer could have KO'd, but I could have also not anticipated the crit. He really sports the Torn. That's crazy. 2 more turns of Tailwind. That is crazy. Cause I kinda wanna Spiky Shield, cause it is possible that he doubles up on the Ogre Pawn. I cannot KO both. I like Spiky Shielding here. He could also switch with Amungus. Okay. Nice. We get the KO on Zama that way. And now we also threaten a KO on Amungus. Okay, Sludge Bomb. Crit! That crit, okay, I can't complain, but now that crit puts us, I wanted to Terra my Tornadus in front of Chiempao, and I can't do that anymore. Yeah, that is, cause now Ice Spinner KOs. I can prevent a double KO by clicking Bleak Wind Storm Ivy Cudgel into Amungus. Yeah. We could also wake up with Tornadus. I don't have to break the sash on Chiempao yet because he goes for Sucker. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, imagine I clicked Spiky Shield again. Okay, we get a 2-turn. If his last is Chiyu, I lost this for sure. I mean, Chiyu can still miss. I can also still set up a Tailwind. And do I go for Play Rough? Cause he could switch Amungus if it last is Chiyu. Play Rough with Sword of Wind should KO, right? I'm sitting a little weird to prevent any issues, you know. I think Tailwind Play Rough KOs him. He protects. That's unfortunate. We wake up. If I targeted the Pow now, because like with Rocky Helmet, crunch, 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 it's gonna be close. And he goes for Ice Spinner into Torn. That was to be expected. Now surely he bought Fluttermane last, right? For Regidrago. I will Behemoth Blade this not now. It could be that I'm 1 turn too short. As I said, it's gonna get really close. Like if it last is Bolt or Chiyu, I have to Play Rough. Stop. Play Rough does 35 to 41 to Amungus. And this looks like it is not in range. He could attempt a double protect. But I have to play it to my outs. Or to my odds. He is Throat Chop instead of Crunch, which is also good because he cannot get death drops. He switches Among Us. Flutter Mane. Okay, so now this situation is interesting because Behemoth Blade KOs Among Us and I have to make the call if he is going to protect or not, because if he gets one more extra turn I lose. Ice Spinner. Yeah, look, if I... This is a 50-50. If he goes for Protect, I target Champao, I win. If he goes for Spore, I target Champao, I lose. If he goes for Spore, I target Among Us. Or maybe he thinks Helmet, Ice Spinner, Sucker Punch is enough. So I will go for that. I feel like this was not the play. Cause I think Helmet, Ice Spinner, Sucker Punch was enough. Then I should have went for the choke. We will see, like... I can... Okay. It's still winnable. He attempts the double? Okay, that is... Like, the safe play is to go after the Among Us. I could have read that he protects there. If I target with Pow there, I had a guaranteed, because I target Pow, when he clicks Protect, I can... let's see how much this Ice Spinner does. Yeah, it would have been enough. Like, this is Sucker Punch range. I tried to go for a play rough attack drop now. Okay, if I get the attack drop, then I can outplay him with outstalling Sucker Punches with Protect, but I didn't get the drop, right? Yeah. Imagine I had with one extra turn. Like, I guess this is on me. Like, where I should go for the choke. Like, I think I played this bad by not going for the choke. Yeah. This was on me. I should have, like... My heart said he goes for Protect, but like logically it doesn't make sense to Protect there. But he also didn't... Maybe he thought it is not enough to KO, so I can't blame him, but... Because if I Behemoth Blade the Pow on the Protect... Next turn, I Behemoth Blade the Among Us, and then we would have been in the same range, and maybe the 32 HP would have been enough to survive the Sucker Punch. And he probably has to click Rage Powder in the next turn, because if I KO the Pow, his Among Us cannot hit Zacian anymore. But yeah, Zamazent hat Champao lead. My game plan was not terrible. I could also lead these two again. If he leads Pow, Zama, I click Terran, Protect, Toss Tornadoes. When Urshifu comes in, I can double up on the Zama slot with Close Combat Play Rough. Cause I don't care about the power against Zacian Shifu. And then I bring Ogre Point back again. Yeah, I like that. That is not bad. So we are going back to the... I don't go back to the Game 1 lead because I won Game 2 and lost Game 1. I won Game 1 and lost Game 2, but I overall think I figured out a way to catch him off guard with. I hope he goes for, I'm pretty sure he will do that. Ice Spinner Torn and Body Press Zation. Does he, like, maybe he is scared of Terra Blast with Sword of Ruin KOing the Zama, but it should not KO. I can calc it for you, but okay, that's good. Terra Blast with Sword of Ruin, yeah, never KOs. If he doubles up on my Zacian now, I can go for Terra Blast Bleak Wind next turn. Okay, this is actually what I wanted. This is my trap card. Because I can just click Play Rough CC into the Zama slot. I could, if he switches to Among Us on that slot, it's annoying. Should I go for something else? I could go for CC Behemoth Blade, he would die immediately. But as I said, if he switches to, like if he goes Terra Dragon, he gets a Body Press off. Maybe even, like, nah, I played it safe in the last game. Like CC Play Rough is my safe play. If I catch the Among Us now, I have a guaranteed win, but I will click CC Play Rough. If he switches the Zama to Among Us, he is in my head. Okay, he switches Pow to Among Us. Okay. Oh, he has Chiyu. Okay. Does he double switch? If I Behemoth Bladed, the game would have ended immediately. That is crazy. Because now he can also Terra Ghost the Chiyu. That is crazy. He has to Terra Ghost with Chiyu, otherwise I could get a double K. If I Behemoth Bladed, the game ended here. Because then I can just Terra Blast with Chiyu, CC the other slot. He gets everything right. The CC KO here. It maybe doesn't. So I will switch to Ogapon. Yeah. And go for Protect. He probably clicks Heat Wave. Does he click Rage Powder Terra Ghost? Yeah, this is Terra Ghost. So that is good. If he KOs my my Ogapon here, it's not bad, because when I can Behemoth Blade the Among Us, Searching Strikes with Chiyu, but then he can switch Chiyu and then, okay, Rage Powder. Heat Wave. Do I want to Terra my Ogapon? I mean, what else am I going to Terra? I guess, like, my Ogapon should also survive a Body Press now from Zamazenta. Without a boost. Oh, it's gonna get close. Like, the Body Press does 85 to 102 HP. Does Ogapon KO Chiyu without Terra? Like if I don't Terra? Probably not. So I have to Terra Ivy Catcher with Chiyu, Behemoth Blade with Among Us. Is this Pao or Zama? Okay. Does he protect the Among Us? I don't think he will. I know what his plan is. He goes for Rage Powder, I get helmet damage, and then he can go for Heat Wave, Throat Chop. Oh, he clicks Spore into Zacian. That also makes sense. Maybe I should have Behemoth Bladed the... I was scared that Zama comes in, but I should have Behemoth Bladed the Chiyu and Ivy Cudgelled the Among Us in hindsight. Yeah, Tyrant Peter's out. Can I still win this? Like, since Zacian is now in range for Heat Wave. I can go for Spiky Shield, switch to Shifu. Or do I toss Zacian rather? I feel like I need Zacian alive. Like the extra sec is important. He could double up on the Zacian slot, that would be terrible. How do I cover Sucker Punch, Heat Wave in the next turn? I could go for Follow Me Searching Strikes, I guess. Okay. Okay. He will go for Throat Chop into Shifu. Do I just double up on the Chiyu slot with Ivy Cudgel Searching Strikes? I cannot win. No, I cannot win. Wait, I can go for Aqua Jet, Follow Me. No. Yeah, he KOs my Ogapon here with Throat Chop. I was considering going for the double Spiky Shield. Or if I clicked Aqua Jet. Now if I click Aqua Jet I still lose, I think. He has to connect 2 Heat Waves to win. Because now I can... Okay, do I read him to click Protect with Zama? If I read him to click Protect with Zama, I have to target like this. But if he just body presses my Shifu... His best play is to protect Zama, because my best play is to click Play Rough into Zama and Searching Strikes with Pao. He played that very well. I will read it one time and I will get it wrong. Watch this. Yeah, I will read it. His best play is to protect Zama. I have no words. I have honestly no words. Because, like, what does the Pow do? He gets a throw chop off on either Shifu or Zacian, who are both in Heat Wave range. And I would get a double KO if I target the Zama. Or did he also read that? Did he just completely read me like a book? And he connects. GG to Markus. It feels frustrating because I got every single turn wrong. And that makes me feel like I got worse at the game. But yeah, GG to Markus. I don't want to like talk him down or something. He played it phenomenally. I'm just thinking about what I could have done better. Where he's all just reads? Maybe. Like, why did he not click Sucker Punch into Shifu? Like, Shifu was not even in Heat Wave range. So he probably clicked Throat Chop and Body Press into Shifu. So I should have clicked Play Rough into Zama, Surging Strikes into Pow, and then it's a 2v1, and he has to connect 2 Heat Waves instead of 1, or like Overheat. He cannot click Overheat then, and then it's a 81% chance for him to win instead of a 90% chance. But that's why I thought, like, what does he lose with Protect, Sucker Punch into Shifu? Well, I could read that, and then it is a 2v1 again. And I read it, and I got it wrong, like all my other reads. But GG to Markus, really well played, and that makes the score, I think, 4-2 against the greatest players on the world. Still good, but I want to win more. GG. So yeah, I would say I did not play this one poorly. He got a lot of reads right, which is incredible performance by him. I know I could have played it better or like a little bit more aggressive because I feel like I played it too safe in some turns. And then when I tried to pull the trigger, he punished me for it. So yeah, I think I didn't make any big mistakes. He just played it very well. The matchup was definitely on my favor, and I should have won that, but sometimes it goes like this. I hope you still enjoyed the battle today. Markus is a very good friend to me, and it was still a good match, and let me know who I should battle next. And here you can see how he won the Bone Regional. It's very sweet and really cool person. And yeah, I hope he will perform this season again because so far he has 2 good results, but EOSC will be his tournament. I know that. Anyways, see you next time.